To start, imagine yourself as a seesaw.
Ow!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Screen Fiend. I'm Pam. Today we are watching Severance. I've heard a lot of good things about this show. I've heard that it's fantastic. It's weird. You gotta watch it. It's amazing. So we're watching it today. Starting from this video on, when it comes to television, I no longer will be watching 2 episodes at a time. It will be individual. And the reason being is a lot easier for me to edit during the week. I do have a 9 to 5 and amongst other things that I do. So for me to sit down for long periods of time every day to edit lengthy videos is a lot for me. So 1 episode per video and you guys will see a much more. I'm going to try my best to have like at least 2 different series and a movie a week, because that was really my main goal and I really want to stick to that. Okay, so enough talking. Let's get into episode 1. Y'all, I don't know where you guys are from. I'm from New York. If you're from New York, New Jersey, you know about this. I'm loving it. Nice little drink.
Who are you?
Why is she sleeping on a desk? A conference room desk.
I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. Hi there. You on the table? I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey.
What?
Who is that?
Right?
5 questions. Now, I know you're sleepy, but I just bet it'll make you feel right as rain.
Where the hell am I? I'm not answering your questions.
Hey! Open the door!
Shall we begin with question 1?
No. Where am
I'm
I?
not taking your survey.
Right.
Shall we begin with question 1?
Open the door! Hey! Let me out!
My big ass, I would have been banging on that door.
Hey,
Hello.
5 questions.
Now, to start, who are you?
That's the first question?
First name will do.
Felicia Rashad.
I don't...
It's okay. If you can't answer the question, feel free to say unknown.
What is this?
Okay, unknown. Question 2. In which U.S. state or territory were you born?
I don't know.
Unknown. Question 3. Please name any U.S. state or territory.
Fuck,
First that comes to mind.
I don't know. Delaware. What is this?
Delaware.
What the hell did you do to me?
Girl, I've been flipping out.
That's a perfect score.
What? Child, honey. What is happening? It's 10 o'clock on the dot. You need to go to work. Look at everybody. Everybody's so stiff like robots. Look at everything is so like clean and simple. Wow. And sharp.
Mr. Scout?
Hey, Judd.
Jesus. I was just talking to my mother about like what I'm thinking about this show, like just from seeing it from now is I feel like it's a conversation I just had with my mom. Like the vibes it's giving me. What the f? You go upstairs and it's this like modern office, and then you come down here, it's very old. Like, I wouldn't even say 80s. What is that, like 60s?
You're breathing shitty. PD better not be out for the day because I'm about 0 seconds from wrapping the Tumwater file and he needs to process it.
I think he's out.
If he doesn't process today, they won't know until Tuesday of next week.
No PD?
We think he's sick.
Oh, no. And Dylan's about to wrap Tumwater today.
Yeah, and if he doesn't see me finish, I might get passed over for Refiner of the Quarter and miss out on my goddamn waffle party.
Rumble, rumble. These perks are so out of hand. When we process a file in the old days, they shake our hand and fill up the creamer.
Good morning, macro data refinement.
Hi, Mr. Milchek.
Mark, could I have a word?
It's really weird how he has to go this deep walkway for this office with 4 little cubicles in it. That's odd. Everything is so sterile.
What's this about?
She'd never say so, but I know a compliment about the office would just make her day.
So that's what you dragged me out of here for? To compliment her office?
Mark, come in. Shut the thing.
Nice office.
Ugh, it's horrid.
Yeah, the old one was better.
Hey, Patricia girl.
Oh, you look awful. You look hungover. Have a seat. The board will be joining us remotely today. I have Mark S. at my desk.
What is this?
I assume this is about me acting as department chief today. Okay, well, I mean, I've subbed for PD before, so it shouldn't be that big a
PD
thing.
is no longer with this company.
Oh.
I'm sorry? I mean, there should have been some notice of this. What happened?
We'd love to tell you, but unfortunately non-disclosure policy forbids. We'd be aiding an
Like
assault
zombies.
against privacy by you.
Freaking zombies.
Mark, would you place your key card on my desk? Congratulations.
Same exact freaking card.
Our last refiner, who was a woman, was...
Carol, Dylan's old seat.
I know you and PD were close. He was the only one who really appreciated your humor.
Everything's fine. So I'm supposed to start with just the input survey? Isn't that a little weird?
Standard. Just start at 1A and continue by line based on her answers.
Well, what if I just talk to her?
Well, she deserves to have the information presented to her in the proper order.
Images good.
What the hell?
She looks nice.
Okay, you're all set.
What kind of in place is this?
Who are you? Who are you? Shall we begin with question 1?
Let me out of here.
Are you seeing this?
I'm watching.
Should I help?
You should not.
I think I know where a disconnect is coming from.
What?
Well, there was a preamble which I was supposed to read before the survey to lead into the questions and...
Am I livestock?
I'm sorry?
Like, did you grow me as food and that's why I have no memories?
What?
You think we grew a full human, gave you consciousness?
I don't know.
Did your nails?
I don't know. I don't know you.
No, you're not livestock. Good Lord. You see, you have been hired to a position on the severed floor of Lumen Industries.
The what floor?
I understand you're confused about the severance procedure. Before we hop on that, let's chat about something I bet you have heard of, the work-life balance. To start, imagine yourself as a seesaw.
Ow!
Fuck!
Why was that like a
Knocks
delay?
from out there.
Let me out!
God, can we just take a beat, please? Okay, my name's Mark. So a few years back, I woke up on this table. A disembodied voice asked me 19 times who I was. And when I realized I couldn't answer, I told that voice I would find him and kill him.
How are you making it any better?
Did you kill the voice?
No.
No. No, that voice's name was Petey, and he became my best friend.
I'm gonna say, where is she? Oh my God. I think I know what this show is about. It's crazy. Walking all that in heels? I don't think so.
Here's your stairwell, just past the bend.
You're not coming with me?
I'm not allowed to see.
Excuse me?
Well, once you leave, I just can't watch you leave.
Yeah, girl, it's weird. What'd that say? Is that outside? Oh my God. What the f?
Am I dead?
No.
This isn't like hell or something?
Right.
Then why the fuck can't I leave?
Well, you did leave just now. Out into the stairwell, at least. You left, but you came back.
Okay.
What
Go
the
ahead and have a
fuck?
I'm making this video roughly 2 hours before it will be shown to me. I have, of my own free accord, elected to undergo the procedure colloquially known as severance. I give consent for my perceptual chronologies to be surgically split, separating my memories between my work life and my personal life. I am aware that this alteration is comprehensive and irreversible.
Go and sit there and get on that computer and get that work done. You leave at 5 o'clock, 45-minute lunch, 15-minute break.
So I'll never leave here.
You'll leave at 5. Well, actually, they stagger our exit, so 5:15. But it won't feel like it, not to this version of you anyway.
Why are you staring at her like that? Oh,
Hello.
bonjour. His personal self. You got a note? Uh-oh, is that Petey?
During work, whilst carrying boxes in a room tray, slipped on an overhead projector slide, sustained a minor blow to the temple.
Oh.
No, I know, Mrs. Selvig. It's just, it was in my space again.
What's this, the weekend?
Hey.
Did you forget?
Oh, yeah, shit.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. Do you want to put on pants and I'll
I'm wearing pants.
meet with those are not pants.
He's in this.
There's our captive.
I like him.
Rickon, come on, it's Rickon. Ugh, you, sir, look at peace.
Now, Mark, Rickon told Rebecca and me that you're a former history professor.
Yeah.
So I'm curious
Wow.
for your take on all of this. The food, life of it.
Well, I'm not sure. I taught mostly about World War One.
Mark's work is sensitive enough as to require the severance procedure.
Oh.
Yeah. It's also, I think, something that's his choice to tell people or not, right?
Oh, it's very faux pas.
God,
No,
Mark, please
no,
forgive
it's
me,
okay.
Mark.
I
My
don't care.
apologies.
No, I think it's fascinating. I mean, I wish I could do it. I'd just always be thinking about, you know, the other one.
Well, it's simple. One's memories are bifurcated, so when you're not at work, you have no recollection of what it is you do there. Did I get that right, Mark?
Well,
So you walk in at 9 a.m. and then suddenly it's 5 and you're leaving.
Well, they stagger us a little.
They
So
And then, conversely, when
No.
you're at work,
Whoa.
you can't access outside memories. So in effect, that version of you is trapped there.
Well, okay, I think we may be missing the point here.
It's his choice, remember? Don't judge. We listen, we don't judge.
I'm proud of you for taking that job. I really am. And I think she would have been too. I know she would have been. I just feel like forgetting about her for 8 hours a day isn't the same thing as healing.
Is that why he did it? He didn't want to think about his wife?
You want to crash here since you're already here?
No. I think people really enjoyed you tonight, Mark.
Thanks.
All right, baby. You ready, baby?
Yeah. Let's go. Sweet dreams.
Thanks. Good night, my lord.
Good night, my lady.
Somebody is out there. The way I would have motion lights out there, you exposed. Don't play with me. Is that Petey or is that the other dude? Who's that? I can't stand winter. Every house is the same. Every house.
Okay, so recycling was last night, Mrs. Selvig. Tonight's garbage, and you keep putting your bin on my side. So,
I'm not gonna keep having this conversation with you because you keep asking and you're not listening. You're not comprehending.
excuse me.
Hang up.
Hey, it's him. He looks so different.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Selvig. They've cooked the food, and it's here.
I bet you it's Petey.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
Are you following me?
Your voice is different here.
Okay, who the fuck are you?
Petey. My name's Petey. I'm from work.
Everyone in my department is...
Severed. Severed. I was.
Okay, well, severance is pretty permanent.
Yeah. Bypassing the implant wasn't easy. I had help.
Oh.
So, what, you were unhappy at work, and instead of lodging a complaint, you...
No. I tried that first. So did you.
Right. Okay. So, you've unsevered, and now you think they're after you or something?
Yeah.
What? For what?
Maybe in Grainer. He's probably out here right now.
Hmm?
Grainer. Okay. Is that, like a person you know? Or...
We both know him. We don't like him. Nothing down there is what they say.
Of course it is it.
If something happens to me, the things I know need to stay known.
So,
That's what happens when you have
we're
tumors.
friends?
I'm your best friend.
Yeah.
You're my very good friend. Mark, sorry about the card. I had to grab something and I know it's not appropriate. Though I'm sure you'd be a really fucking awesome niece. We used to wonder what kind of men we were on the outside. what choices we had made and why. I used to think it would take a monster to put someone in a place like that office. Especially if the person was himself. But we're not monsters, Mark. Not real ones.
Mark, is that you?
Oh, hi, Mrs. Selvig.
Oh, will you color me embarrassed for the mix-up with the bins?
Oh.
Is that who I think it is?
How was dinner?
Fine. Just, tired.
Is that Patricia?
Good night, Mrs. Selvig.
Mark,
Mm-hmm.
you're good people.
All right, y'all. So don't kill me, but I have a lot of thoughts and I feel like it's going to be all over the place, right? If I'm not going in the right direction, don't kill me. First off, this TV show is hella weird, but there's some things about it that screams what's been going on in, I'm just going to just talk about the United States, in United States society. I would say since maybe the 70s, started off in the 70s and now, and I think it's changing a little bit now. So in the 70s, corporate America became really, really big. And that's when they were trying to direct people to go into. So when you were in school, you were in high school, and it was time for you to go to college, especially like the business major was really, really pushed. People wanted you to go into corporate America, work the 9 to 5, blah, 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 blah. But as the years, so back then, even now, not even now, because I feel like the truth of it, I told you I'm rambling. I feel like the truth of 9 to 5 has been exposed. But back then in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, corporate America, get you a 9 to 5, get you a cubicle. It pays well. This is what's going to get you the things that you want in your life. The house, the man, vacations, the car, the family, the kid. Like, you'll be able to live off of all these things. But as years gone by, it just like society, just like with this show, it looks, again, I'm rambling. Society has become like, it's just been living your life has become like very robotic. And like I said, early in the video, like me and my mother was just having this conversation because personally for me, as a teenager, I've always known the 9 to 5 life was never me. It just never was me, right? I don't like it. Even to this day, I'm in my 40s. I don't like it. I'm very uncomfortable. I can't stand it. But we have become complacent to work in corporate America, work that 9 to 5, be very robotic. Literally, guys, we see our work friends or our co-workers, our bosses, more than we see our own families, right? It's to the point where we no longer have a personal life. Now this day and age, they said it here, like there's a work, what's the term? Excuse me. A work personal, what is it? Work-life balance. That's what it's called, where you have your 9 to 5 or whatever times you work, you cut it off and then you go live your personal life. They're really trying to push that now. But I have to say this is not realistic because even after you leave work, you're still thinking about work. So I get how this show is, right? It's saying like, how can I say this? Again, I'm jumbling, right? I'm jumbling, but I feel like I'm going to make a point. This show is pretty much kind of showing how we don't know how to do that. So they created this program where they are forcing us to be that way, where we work here, we keep our minds here at work, and then when work ends, now we're in our personal life, right? So you have those memories, and then you have your personal memories, your life memories. I'm going to tell you something about me, right? Like I said, I don't like the 9-to-5 thing. I don't do it. I don't like it. It brings me extreme anxiety, literally, to the point where I cannot sleep normally. I don't think I've slept normally in, I'm going to say about 10 years, right? Where my mind is on my job. What did I do? Did I do that right? Did I forget to do this? Blah, 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 to the point where I cannot sleep. And I can tell you a lot of people are like that, right? I had a clinical manager where I worked, and me and her were talking about this, and she always told me before she went to bed, because she said that her mind just goes at night, where she just can't stop thinking. She can't go to sleep, that she literally would try everything. She would read, she would look on the internet, everything just is kind of like bring her mind down so she can go to sleep. And it happens to me literally every day, except for Friday into Saturday and Saturday into Sunday. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Sunday blues, it's called Sunday blues, and it happens to a lot of people where Sunday approaches and people start to have anxiety because Monday is coming up, and what happens on Monday? You have to go to work. So I see again, I see where this show is going. I'm trying to figure out the sterile point of it, like the very clean walls, the lines, like even outside of the building with the parking spaces, even their cars are very like, I'm trying to figure out when these cars are like very 80s, like they have very sharp lines. Even the roads with the snow, if you notice, the roads, there was no snow in the street. They were just like on the side. Everything was like very, very clean. So I'm really trying to understand what that's about. But this was a good episode. So before I cut this out, Severance, the program, is supposed to cut your life and then your work separate, right? And it's supposed to be permanent. But something went wrong with Petey, where maybe it didn't work well for him, and his memory started to slip. I don't know if his personal memory started to slip while he was at work or vice versa, right? And he probably went digging, and I don't know how he's he knows secrets that's been going on in Loomis. He obviously wants to spread that information. I'm surprised he's only been let go of the job. So I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. I hope my thoughts were not confusing to you guys. I hope I made some sense. But yeah, it was a really good episode. What are your thoughts on this show? Please, no spoilers. Please don't give me no spoilers. Please don't give me no spoilers. I really, truly appreciate it. And if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to, I'm like sitting real close into the camera. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If this is not your first